Hello, everyone. It's Eric Holmgren, your ambassador at large with the Placentia Chamber of Commerce. And today I'm with Tamara Pitts with Epicure.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
I'm great.
It's so nice to meet you. This is, I think, our first time that we've
Yes,
had a
it
chance
is.
to meet.
Yes, I'm new to the chamber, so this is all new to me.
Fantastic. Well, we will be gentle with you today. So tell me a little bit about yourself. How are you a native to this area?
I am. I actually grew up in Placentia. I'm a graduate of Morse Elementary,
Oh,
Kramer Junior High,
okay.
and Valencia High School. So I'm
Okay.
go Tigers. So yeah.
Okay.
And I live in Anaheim Hills with my husband, and we have four grown married children and eight beautiful grandchildren.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah.
That's quite a number to keep track of there.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
And that's
good.
just a small portion. There's about 90 people in my from my mom down,
Wow.
and siblings and grandkids and nieces and nephews. So we have quite a crowd.
You need name tags.
I think it might get to that point, yes, pretty very soon.
Well, good. Well, good. So, Tamara, I know you've joined the chamber recently, which is great. Welcome.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Glad to be here.
Tell me a little bit about Epicure.
Epicure is a new company to the United States. It was started 25 years ago in Canada by a woman, Sylvie Rochette, and she used to make her herbs and spices to make for her own cooking, and then started selling them at farmers markets, and then became Epicure, and then her daughter joined her, and together Sylvie and Amelia run Epicure out of British Columbia, Canada, and they've been in the United States, like I said, for 3 years. And it's just a great product. It's a great company to have healthy, delicious meals in your home in 20 minutes or less. And I like to come into your home and help you coach you. Find ways to help you eat healthier and find ways to cook simpler, easier based on your personality, your lifestyle, and your budget. Because we all know right now, grocery budgets are just out of control.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of options out there, but I can give you budget friendly, not only, and whether you have one, two, four, or six or more, because I cook for crowds too.
It
So,
sounds like it, yes.
we just use a little bit more. But yeah, healthy herbs and spices and some cookware.
Okay.
I can't tell you. My walk from Epicure is my one of my favorite kitchen utensils now, and I have
Okay.
quite a few.
I would think so. So they sell various and sundry herbs and spices, and then they've got cookware.
They have a little bit of cookware. We're not like the other big cookware companies, but we have a few items that they're designed to cook with what we need. So it's not about the cookware so much as is about helping you cook the items. And you can cook them with your own cookware. Our
Right.
cookware goes in on the stove top, the oven or the microwave. So you have options of how to cook, what your preference is. I like it that I can be cooking on the stove, the oven, and the microwave at the same time.
Okay.
So, but a lot of it is your preference. Everything is ethically sourced. The silicone cookware is PBA free, food grade. So they really put a lot of thought and effort not only into the food products, but the cookware also, that it's healthy for you,
Right.
that we're not having a lot of toxins. If you look on our website, you can see a list of all the ingredients and things that will never be in our products. So you don't have to, you can read the labels because every uh, meal packet, the meal solution and jar has the ingredients, the nutrition facts, and a recipe.
Okay.
So you don't have to go looking too far. Plus, the recipes on epicure.com or my personal website, also with Epicure, gives you everything you need. And there's so many different options. And there's also desserts. So if you are keto, Weight Watchers, different things like that, they're friendly to those. Um, we can help you if you have allergies, like we're doing no dairy. We can make sure you're not getting products that have dairy in them. So it's very customizable if you're vegan, vegetarian. There's ways alternatives to put into the recipes. Some of them are designed vegan. We have a delicious chocolate cupcake that's a vegan recipe, so you can't beat that. And so there's just a lot of variety.
Okay. So when you're talking about it's a meal in 20 minutes, it's a case where I'm going to the grocery store and I'm buying the vegetables or the meat or whatever that goes into the meal. And I've got a recipe from you that then uses some of the spices or spice mixes that I've gotten from you. Am I understanding that
Yes,
correctly?
yes, very
Okay.
much so. So let's say a meal solution packet. Let's see if I can find one here for you. probably taking up too much time here. We'll cut this part out. Okay. Our meal solution packet's right here. On the back, there is the recipe. And in bold letters, bold black, will be what you need to add besides the meal solution packet with the spices in it.
Okay.
So it makes it really simple. So even on the back of the jars, it has the in bold the additional ingredients that you need. So you just
Okay.
have to go through and just look at the bold. You may not even read the recipe,
Right.
and or you can look it up on your phone. If you're
Oh,
at the grocery store and
perfect.
go,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
oh, shoot, I forgot to write down what I needed. You go to epicure.com and just put in the spice or the meal solution, like, lemon chicken orzo. Like I know that when I go to the store today, I need cherry tomatoes to make that for dinner tonight.
Right.
So it's one ingredient I'm missing. But yeah, it keeps it simple and you can look it up off your phone. Whether you're at home, you can, pick your 3 meals a day, 3 meals for that week that you're going to make with your Epicure seasonings. I like to do a lot of the jars seasonings, or my garlic. I use that all the time. Um, just the other night, I'm going to tell you a really great recipe. We had a beef tenderloin, and I took our beef and steak seasoning, added a little salt to it, and we just sprinkled that on the pork loin roast, browned it on both sides, and baked it in the oven. And when we got about 15 minutes out, I took our red pepper jelly, poured it on top, and it just seared those extra flavors in there.
Wow.
And it was the most delicious beef we've ever made. I have to tell you, and it was so simple. There wasn't a
Right.
lot of turning and basting. It was just absolutely delicious and very, very simple to make. So the prep time is easy.
Right.
I have to say the most difficult thing is chopping vegetables. I have, so, and it's a good way to get your vegetables. Some people aren't really vegetable friendly, but, they're not very keen on their vegetables, but you can get them and mix them up a little bit in the different seasonings. And
Cool.
yeah,
It makes it more variety then.
it is. And if you like more exotic foods, we have butter chicken, we have coconut mussels. Um, But even though with those recipes, like I'm not really into mussels.
Right.
There's others meats I can
Sure.
use with it.
Sure.
So there's a very adventurous recipes. There's your comfort foods like macaroni and cheese without the orange dye,
Right.
and meatloaf and taco seasoning.
Okay.
So
Very cool.
you know,
And so you've been with them for about 3 years now.
yeah, they've been in the United States for 3.5 years. They're celebrating their 25th anniversary, and it's just a fun way to get people together and eat, because we're all doing that anyways.
Sure.
So it's a fun way to just introduce people to the product. So,
Well, so my question to you, as you know, with our chamber chats, we're usually asking people what's a business challenge they've had and how they have overcome that. So, what's a business challenge that you've had, whether it's getting new clients or having people come and try things out?
well, since COVID happened about 6 months after Epicure started, it became more difficult to do home parties. So we can do online parties with people. So then post COVID, it's been a challenge. Not everybody wants to host a party. Nobody wants to host in their home. They don't want to deal with cleaning their house, whatever. So I decided to take that challenge and not having to call and feel like I'm bugging people is to host in my home because I do like to entertain. So I'll just host a girls' night out. Come on over, try the food, see if you like it. If it's not for you, that's okay. But if you find something you like, let's get it to you. And so you can use it in your own home. And, but it's always a fun girls' night out. I'll come to you. You can host at my house. So there's just lots of options. But I found that for me and in more of today's world, the way things
Sure.
are, to make it more comfortable for people is to host in my home. And, but it is a challenge, do people want to get that many people together and things like that? So I can do individual. So I just kind of made it more customizable.
Right.
It's not as simple per se as me just coming to your house and you
Right.
have 10 people there. But more one-on-one, I feel like it's more customizable so people really understand, because it's not a specialty item.
Right.
It's not like only for holidays. This is for everyday eating, to
Sure.
make your everyday eating and the question, what's for dinner, a lot simpler.
Right.
Because literally, if you have chicken, I can get it. You can still get it on the table in 30
Right.
minutes.
Cool.
I can teach you that. So if you're not very savvy, if you like to cook in the oven, the stove, the microwave, if you're only one, I can help you find ways to not have to eat out all the time.
Right. Now
You
that's a big
Where it's
money
not a
thing.
chore. A lot of people are
Yeah.
like, well, I don't want to be bothered with cooking.
Yeah.
So,
So usually people then, after they've had a chance to either come and have a meal with you, or maybe at a vendor event, they've had a chance to try a sample. Are they then ordering directly from you, or how's that?
Well, I do keep some kind of cash and carry items on hand, and I
Okay,
do some specials that way when what I have on hand is to kind of get people to try things, or you can order off my website,
okay,
and that's easy to do. Um, and then, and I'm here for is your cooking coach,
there you go.
to answer any questions. You get it home and you're like, okay, I don't know, what do I do with this? Or honestly, the first packet I tried, I don't know if I like this. So how can we? Because when you order it, you get 3 packets or the 1 jar. So maybe let's work together to collaborate and find more options of ways you can use it that are more to your taste buds.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
That sounds very good, and you're making me hungry.
I know.
Talk
Me
about
too.
So, well, and Tamara, it's been great to chat with you and
Thank
to
you
know
for
more
having me.
about you and your business. And we're excited to see you at other chamber events here. Before we sign off, is there anything else you'd like to share with our friends out there?
Well, I'd love to share Epicure with you. If you're not sure what it is, ask. You can see me and connect with me at a chamber event. I hope to be attending more, but you can check out my website if you're curious, like what is Epicure? It's Tamara Pitts Epicure.com.
There you go.
And so just check it out and let's let's make dinner easier and more yummier and healthier because we can all eat a little healthier and there's a lot of ingredients in foods out there that we really don't need to be putting into our bodies. So
Quite true.
and I love to cook, so even before Epicure. So I want everyone to enjoy, make dining delicious because 20 years ago eating healthy was not delicious and not exciting at all. So
Oh,
let's put dinner on the table in 20 minutes or less and enjoy food again and not have the guilt of, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't have eaten that.
yeah. Well, terrific. Well, thank you, Tamara. And to all of our friends out there, until our next episode, be well.